Michael Jeffrey Jordan was born on February 17th, 1963 in Brooklyn, New York, but he grew up in Wilmington, North Carolina. From a very beginning, his life was shaped by family values, discipline, and competition. His parents, James and Dolores, raised their children with strong principles, teaching them the importance of hard work, education, and faith. Michael was especially close to his father, who often pushed him to be tougher and more determined. As a child, Michael loved playing sports, but he was not immediately seen as a future superstar. In fact, when he tried out for his high school varsity basketball team, he was cut because coaches thought he was too small and not ready for the highest level. This rejection hurt him deeply, but instead of giving up, it fueled him with determination. He worked tirelessly every single day, practicing on the court morning and night, improving his skills, shooting, dribbling, and conditioning. By the next year, he had grown taller, stronger, and far more skilled. His hard work paid off, and he made the team, quickly becoming one of the best young players in North Carolina. After high school, Michael earned a scholarship to the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. In college, he continued to grow not just as an athlete, but also as a leader. As a freshman in 1982, he made the game-winning shot in the NCAA championship against Georgetown, a moment that instantly made him famous. That single jump shot showed the world that Michael had the ability to shine under pressure. He played 3 strong seasons with North Carolina before declaring for the NBA draft in 1984. When he entered the NBA that year, Michael Jordan was selected 3rd overall by the Chicago Bulls. The team was struggling at the time, but Michael brought hope, excitement, and energy. From his very first games, he amazed fans with his athleticism, his soaring dunks, and his competitive spirit. His style of play was electrifying, and he quickly became known as Air Jordan because of his ability to fly above defenders. He was named Rookie of the Year and became the face of the Bulls franchise. The late 1980s were years of growth for Michael. He scored points at will and won individual awards, but championships still eluded him because his team was often defeated by stronger rivals like the Detroit Pistons. Instead of losing heart, he used every loss as motivation. He trained harder in the off-seasons, adding muscle to his body and focusing on defense and teamwork. With the arrival of Coach Phil Jackson and the development of teammates like Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant, the Bulls finally became a true powerhouse. In 1991, Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls won their first NBA championship by defeating the Los Angeles Lakers. For Michael, this was the ultimate validation that all his effort and sacrifices had been worth it. He cried tears of joy as he hugged the trophy with his father by his side. That victory was only the beginning. The Bulls went on to win 3 straight championships from 1991 to 1993, establishing a dynasty. Michael became a global icon, admired for his intensity, skill, and leadership. But life brought unexpected tragedy. In 1993, Michael's father, James, was murdered in North Carolina. This loss devastated him. His father had been his biggest supporter and friend. Struggling with grief, Michael shocked the sports world by retiring from basketball at the peak of his career. He decided to pursue his father's dream of seeing him play baseball and sign a contract to play in the minor leagues. While his baseball career was short-lived, it showed his courage too. Follow his heart, even if the world doubted him. After nearly 2 years away from basketball, Michael returned to the NBA in 1995 with the famous words, "I'm back." At first, he needed time to regain his rhythm, but soon he was dominating once again. From 1996 to 1998, he led the Bulls to another 3 consecutive championships, making it 2 separate three-peats. His last shot with the Bulls in the 1998 Finals against the Utah Jazz is remembered as one of the most iconic moments in sports history. With a single smooth jumper, he sealed his 6th championship and secured his legacy as the greatest player of his era. Even after retiring again, he could not stay away from the game he loved. In 2001, he returned for 2 more seasons with the Washington Wizards before finally retiring for good in 2003. Beyond his statistics, which included 6 NBA championships, 5 Most Valuable Player awards, and 10 scoring titles, what truly defined Michael was his competitive spirit. He was known for his relentless drive to win, his refusal to accept failure, and his ability to rise to the occasion when the pressure was highest. Michael Jordan also changed the business side of sports. His partnership with Nike led to the creation of Air Jordan sneakers, which became a global phenomenon. He became more than just an athlete. He became a cultural icon influencing fashion, music, and popular culture around the world. His brand continues to thrive long after his retirement. In later years, Michael became the principal owner of the Charlotte Hornets, making him one of the few former players to own an NBA team. His journey from a boy who was once cut from his high school team to becoming the greatest basketball player in history remains one of the most inspiring stories in sports. Michael Jordan's story is not only about talent, but also about perseverance, resilience, and the refusal to give up in the face of setbacks. From failure in high school to triumph in college, from the grief of losing his father to the joy of winning championships, he showed that greatness is built through dedication and heart. His name will forever be linked with excellence, and his legacy continues to inspire athletes and dreamers everywhere.